Greetings. This is Paul the Poke from Paulthepoke.com. Today's topic, we have a blood red body of water update. We have a blood red pool, Dead Sea. We are September 12, 2021. Scripture reference is out of Revelation 8, verses 8 and 9. The second angel sounded, and something like a great mountain burning with fire was thrown into the sea. And a third of the sea became blood, and a third of the creatures which were in the sea and had life died, and a third of the ships were destroyed. Dead Sea. A pool of water near the Dead Sea has turned blood red. Speculation is running rampant, but no definitive answers. Experts from Jordan are currently investigating. They've been dispatched. We have no answers. Here's the picture, and this is from at Hala Akbar. He's in Lebanon apparently, and here's the Dead Sea in the background, so you can see it's close. And then here's the pool. There's also a video circulating around on YouTube, and it just shows a little stream of water. Now, allegedly, this thing is typically clean, pure, clear, sea to the bottom. But not today. She's blood red. And again, there's the Dead Sea in the background. This is on the Jordanian side. And for those of you who are new to the website, we're not in the tribulation. This is not the fulfillment of Revelation 8. And a massive asteroid did not strike an ocean or an event. You know, the scripture describes it. We'll scan back up here. Scripture defines it as like something like a great mountain burning with fire. So it may be something other than an asteroid or a meteor or something of that nature. But nothing hit the ocean. That's the event that causes the sea to turn blood red, or a third of the sea. Let me back up. I want to get this accurate. A third of the sea became blood. So a third of the sea turns red. A third of sea life was not destroyed in this event. There's no boats, let alone a ship, or a third of the ship's destroyed. And in its context, it's a pool of red water near the Dead Sea. Very close to the Dead Sea. Again, you can see the Dead Sea in the background. And again, we're on the Jordan side. But this is a little different. This is a body of water in Jordan near the Promised Land. And this is the first time since the phenomenon has been followed by this website that the occurrence has taken place near Israel. So, speculation on my part, conjecture. We're getting closer to the Promised Land with a lot of these signs and events. And, some of these things have taken place as far away as Australia, China. Russia's had several events. We had one not too long ago up in, I think it was Lebanon. But this one's on Israel's doorstep in the Dead Sea. And it's getting closer to the land. And I do think that's significant. I think it speaks to where we may be in relation to some of these things starting to be fulfilled. A lot of these events that take place are in Israel. This one's right across the Dead Sea. I could be all wet on that and not accurate, but I do think that matters. Take it for what it's worth. Draw your own conclusions. Do your own homework. Make your own investigations. This is yet another example of the phenomenon of a bloody red body of water. Now, all you experts out there and critics, you can't explain it away. You're going to try. It keeps happening, and we're going to have some reason as to why this took place. And I'm sure it'll be scientific and logical and da-da-da-da-da. But it still happened. That's the point. And it continues to happen on a small scale. Now, Revelation 8 informs of 1/3 of the sea turning blood red. Not a pool near the Dead Sea. So not even a third of the Dead Sea. This is a pool of water near the Dead Sea. So, Jordan, welcome to the Blood Red Body of Water Club. This is a theme that I've followed for going on 10 or 11 years. It's been kind of quiet. We haven't had one of these in a while, but it's back. And if you're interested, I'd highly recommend Going up here under categories, clicking on blood red water, aquatic death. And this phenomenon, again, goes back for years. And I've been doing the website for 11 years. And I try to catch it every time it happens. I'm sure I miss a couple. Have people tell me about it when it happens, and I try to follow up on it. I think it's just a sign of the time, and this time it's just right across the sea from Israel. So we're getting closer. Things are getting closer to the promised land. I do think that's significant. I think it speaks to where we are in relation to the fulfillment of a lot of these things on a massive scale. And again, that's just my thought, my conjecture. You know, as things get closer to the apple of God's eye, that is Israel, I think it's significant. So take that for what it's worth. And again, do your own homework, do your own reading. Don't take some bald guy behind a microphone on the internet. I appreciate you guys following along. And again, please feel free to share with others at paulthepoke.com. And if you enjoy this, please subscribe. Type in your email address. Hit subscribe. You'll receive a notification every time something pops up and happens. The news flow has increased significantly since President Biden has taken office. The Taliban's taken over Afghanistan. Prophecy is filling the vacuum created by the absence of the United States. And we got the key players taking their places and positions. That'd be Russia, Iran, Turkey, China. Countries around Israel are in the news in major ways. Lebanon's a mess. Damascus and Syria are a mess. Libya's a mess. And the Saudis and the Egyptians and the Jordanians appear to be loosely aligned with Israel on the southern front. So dominoes are being set up, getting put into place. Again, just the sign of the times. Way too much to cover in one post. So do follow This Week in Prophecy. See some of these things happening. So appreciate you guys following along. I'm sure we'll be talking again here real soon. Have a good one. Take care. Bye.